you said, I think a lot of people blame Asperger's for so many of their actions. My husband forgot my birthday Saturday, but realized it in the afternoon over the top. I don't think that's Asperger's, but just being a man. It could be, you know, it could be a personality trait, honestly, but it could be Asperger's because um, folks with Asperger's struggle with executive functioning, which is organization and management of information. And so someone with Asperger's absolutely could forget a birthday. And the reason I'm saying that is birthdays for a lot of folks on the spectrum do not, I've heard this over and over again, that autistic folks don't really understand why birthdays are significant. And those of us who are neurotypical are like, what? Birthdays are cool. But so many of my autistic clients have said they see that others celebrate birthdays, but they don't really understand why it's a significant day and why it's celebrated. That to them it's just another day. It happens every year. It's the day you were born, and they don't really understand the nostalgia behind it. And so for that reason, it's a date that's easily missed and easily forgotten. Um, they've said that they understand anniversaries a little better because it's a celebration more of when you met or of that moment. But a birthday is just another year. So it's possible that he did forget. And as far as being a man thing, personalities are personality types. Sometimes some people value that type of nostalgia more than others. And it's not really a right or wrong thing. It's just a personality thing. Some people are more, it's just more significant to them than others. And this is where we really have to look at our partners and look at ourselves and accept who we are as individuals. And accept that if our partner doesn't value birthdays, that doesn't mean he doesn't value us, because we may value birthdays, but we can't make another human being be us. This is where we make a mistake sometimes. We really, really mess up, and we take meaning from our partner not being like us. We take the meaning from that as that they don't value us. And that's not what it means at all. So I might value birthdays. I might value celebrating birthdays. It's important to me. My partner, I may be very important to him, but birthdays are like, he doesn't really care about birthdays. But that doesn't mean he doesn't care about me. But if I take the meaning away that, well, he doesn't value my birthday, so therefore he doesn't value me, I've just screwed myself over from being valued. I've convinced myself that my partner doesn't value me. I did that to myself. My partner still values me. My partner actually values me a lot. But because he doesn't value birthdays, I told myself the big old honking lie that my partner doesn't value me. I did that to me. He didn't do that to me. I did that to me. I want you guys to really let that sink in. Just because our partner doesn't value what we value doesn't mean they don't value us. So if they are actually valuing you in other ways, pay attention to those ways. All right. Okay. Oh, I got some flurry of comments up here. Flavia, you're welcome, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I'm maybe butchering it. Tracy, you said, funny you say that, as my 20-year-old is always like, it's another day, what's the big deal? Exactly. Said, thank God for Facebook reminder. Yeah. Hi. Welcome. You said I tell everyone about my upcoming birthday weeks ahead. It helps. Yeah, so, sometimes they don't mind getting those reminders. And if you don't mind reminding them, then then we also need to remember that it still counts if we have to remind them. Sometimes we're like, well, if I have to remind you, it doesn't count. No, yes, it does. It still counts if they follow through. Hey, my buddy, you guys, says birthday really is just another day to me. Okay, thanks. He's one of our autistic folks. He said, I recognize it's an anniversary of birth based on the calendar we have, but every day is significant, or should be. If they decided to tack on another day into the calendar, our birthday would literally become just another day. In all fairness, I do try to make a big deal out of it for others. And see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And that's exactly the kind of explanation I've gotten from my other autistic folks. And again, that doesn't mean you don't value your partners. And see, you're saying that you still try to make it a big deal for others because you recognize that it is a big deal for them. And that's enlightened. Some autistic folks don't get it, and so they're kind of like, I don't get it. So they don't follow through with that. But if you're a neurotypical partner and your autistic partner doesn't get it, just keep in mind that that doesn't necessarily mean that he or she doesn't value you.